is this defense better than the last time you guys have played Washington?
Uh, I feel like this team, not just defense, but bought into, constant improvement. Like, what can we do better? After that loss, it left a nasty feeling in our mouth. So, we watch that game every week. How can we improve? And I feel like we're hungrier. We got more physical. We're more amped up. And I feel like we're confident in each other. And I feel like it's going to be a great show on Friday.
You watch this game every week, or
I know I watch this game every week because I know I also want to get my get back. So now it's time to get it.
what are you focusing on in those watches?
Taking Michael Penix out. Yeah.
He's been quite different statistically since you guys played him. There's a lot of talk about whether or not he's playing hurt.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'd have no idea, but do you feel like you guys may have dinged him up a little bit in that game?
Yeah, for sure. You can always see it in that character, like how they act playing the games. And, it's not just like his hit him all the time. If you just get his feet off the spot, that affects him a lot. Coach Tosh says, like, he's just standing in the pocket, just standing there. He's probably one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. But we get them feet moving out of his spot and don't let him get the rhythmic throws, and then he's a standard quarterback.
You guys feel like you did a good enough job of that the first time you faced them?
Oh no, I feel like we had plenty of opportunities to get not just hit him, but get some ball shots on him. Run, reach, strip sacks, and change the games. Those like splash plays, scoring defense type plays we need. So I feel like this defense knows we can hit him, and he knows that we can hit him. So I feel like it's gonna be a great time. First play, that's the goal.
Brandon, what a curtain call for the Pac-12, potentially the CFP on the line, a Heisman Trophy potentially on the line. Have you had a moment to just kind of reflect on how special this will be?
We all see it. It's always on the outside noise. It's exciting, exciting time to play football. This is what we worked for, since January. We always talked about it. We do our job. We're gonna be right in positions, and we all smell it. It's right there in our hands. So now we just got to finish the job.
Is the energy in practice a little bit different this week because of that, or is it kind of just business as usual?
If you watch the practice, it's business. We know what's at stake, and our goal is just to go to the championship. It's to win the championship and get into the playoffs.
What makes their tackles a challenge in individual matchups? What's difficult about them?
They have really savvy tackles. Throughout the game, they won't give you one type of set. They'll angle set you a couple of times, then they'll be aggressive, short set you, and then they might change it and go back to being patient. So in that time, you have to learn what are you gonna do to change up. You can't always go speed of power. You gotta change your move. I'm gonna go finesse here. Finish back inside on this move. So it's like checkers and chess. Like, you can't just be out there throwing the same moves. And that's one thing about I like playing against Troy and those tackles. It's fun.
Jordan Burch has had a couple of really good games against USC and Oregon State, and it really seems to kind of be clicking for him in the second half. So what have you seen from him?
Nah, he's just sticking to what he works. Early in the season, he was hot. Started off hot. He felt like he falling off, but we just work. I just keep working. It's a long season, and if you keep working, everybody's gonna see the work you put in. And it's not just like sacks he's put on film. He's putting effort plays. Running to the ball, screen plays. Those are the type of plays NFL teams want to see, and those are the type of plays that help us win. So he keeps doing that. We're gonna keep playing him.
The spin move that he put on Fuaga to set up Mateo's sack on DJ. Have you guys seen much of that in practice? Is it the first time we've seen it?
What?
The spin move that Burch put on.
Oh no, Burch, he has plenty of moves. The spin, we don't always try to work the spin because it's kind of dangerous. You never know when the guard's gonna come back and get you. So when we know the guard's not gonna leave us alone, we'll go back in there.
What's your favorite pass rushing move?
I'm not gonna say that on Sunday. Come on, man. I can't give up my tricks.
Their run game is different since you played him. Dylan Johnson's had a bigger role.
Yeah.
What's different about him when you look at him now compared to 6 weeks ago?
Even with Dylan, I feel like he's kind of banged up too after watching this game last week. He wasn't really running the same since we played him. He's a great back. He's the only back to rush 100 yards on us, and we take that personal. I feel like we're the best run stop defense in the nation, so we have to go show them that what we about.
How beneficial is it to face this team twice and kind of have that prior knowledge of what they'd like to do?
Yeah, like Coach Tony said to me this morning, like, we know what they're going to do, and they know what we're going to do. So it's about who's going to adjust, who's going to have less mistakes, It's not going to be a clean game. Everybody knows that. Stuff is going to happen, but it's always how can you stay high, and not get too low on those type of plays.
If you had to defend a fourth down like they ran this past week, we realized they did it in their own territory as goal line, but how difficult is that where Odunze could suddenly hit it on a reverse when you're trying to go inside?
They have a lot of tricks, down the goal line. Biggest thing is don't let them get down to the goal line. I feel like even if they do get down there, we'll stop them again how we did in Seattle.